She said she was going out to dinner. That's when I stopped pretending.
It started late at night, as these things often do. My phone buzzed, her name lighting up the screen. The first message was simple. She was going out for dinner, told me not to wait up. My heart clenched, a familiar tightness in my chest, but my fingers were steady. I replied with a calm thumbs-up emoji. A few moments passed, then another message. "Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?" I took a breath and typed back, "I trust you." "Have a good time." That seemed to be the wrong answer. Her reply was long, a paragraph accusing me of being distant lately, of pulling away. I thought about it, then wrote, "Distance grows when honesty shrinks." The silence that followed felt louder than any argument we'd ever had. The three little dots appeared, disappeared, then appeared again. Finally, her response, "You're being so dramatic." I replied without hesitation. "Drama needs an audience." "I'm done performing." "What is that supposed to mean?" she shot back. "It means clarity arrives when lies get tired," I typed. More typing bubbles, appearing and vanishing, a dance of indecision. "Then you're acting like you know something." My fingers moved across the screen. Knowing and accepting are very different things. Her frustration was palpable through the phone. "Stop speaking in riddles." I told her, "The truth rarely comes in a straight line when people are trying to avoid it." An angry emoji was her next response, followed by, "They're impossible lately," I countered. "Impossible situations create honest people." She said I was ruining her night, her mood. "Moods survive," I replied. "Trust doesn't." That message hung in the air, ending the conversation for a while. I put my phone down, the silence in the room echoing the silence in our chat. Much later, the screen lit up again. It was a photo. A dinner table set for two with candles and paired wine glasses. Her message followed immediately. "It was just a harmless meeting." My response was swift. "Harmless things don't need explanations." Her next words were an accusation. "Are you spying on me?" I told her, truth has a way of introducing itself. Then came the classic deflection. "You're just controlling and insecure," I replied calmly. "Control fears the truth. Peace welcomes it." Her messages started coming faster now, sharper. "You never trusted me from the start." I reminded her, trust is built, not demanded. She tried to drag up old arguments, old fights, trying to shift the ground beneath us. But I stayed calm, refusing to get lost in the maze of our past. I refused to revisit buried excuses. Then the question I knew was coming. "Do you want to end this? End everything?" My fingers hovered over the keyboard before I typed the words that felt truer than anything I'd said all night. Endings happen long before goodbyes are spoken. That silenced her for longer than before. When she finally replied, her tone had shifted entirely. She said she felt trapped and misunderstood. I wrote back, "Feeling trapped often comes from hiding doors, are there." "Are you threatening me?" she asked. "Honesty never threatens," I replied. "It only exposes." She typed that she needed space. I answered that space only works when people return clean. Her final message for the night said simply, "We'll talk later." I typed my last reply. "I wish you safety and clarity," and turned my phone over. The next morning, she texted as if nothing had happened. "What do you want for breakfast?" I looked at the message, the casualness of it a stark contrast to the night before. I replied, "I want truth served without any garnish." That message changed everything. My phone didn't buzz with a text. It rang. She was calling. I answered. Her voice was shaking as she asked, "What do you know?" I kept my own voice steady. "I know enough to stop pretending." The dam broke. She started crying, saying mistakes happen, people make mistakes. "Patterns aren't mistakes," I said softly. She begged me to forget the conversation, to just forget last night. "Forgetting costs more than remembering," I told her. Her sadness turned to anger. "You're choosing your pride over our love." I took a deep breath. "Love without respect is just a decorated cage of fear." She went quiet. A long, heavy pause, and then a whisper. "I'm sorry," the words I might have once longed to hear. "I thank you for the apology," I said, "but not for the timing. Can we fix this?" She asked, her voice small. "You can't glue back the pieces of broken trust with promises." Her anger flared again. "You're being so cold," I replied. "Calm feels cold to people who are used to chaos." She said she never expected this from me, this reaction. My final words to her on that call were, "Growth often surprises the people who benefited from your silence." She ended the call abruptly. I stared at the black screen, a strange, unexpected sense of peace washing over me. A message arrived a little later. She said she would stay away for a while, give me space. I replied, "Distance can be respectful when it's honest." And then, nothing. Days passed without a single message. The quiet wasn't empty, it was clarifying. It helped me finally hear my own thoughts, loud and clear. That single chat log had shown me more about our relationship than years of being together. Words typed in the perceived comfort of distance often reveal the most hidden truths. I archived the conversation, I didn't delete it. Some lessons deserve to be remembered. She never messaged again after that week. I didn't chase her. I didn't feel the need to explain myself further. Letting go felt infinitely lighter than holding on to something that was already gone. When friends asked why I seemed calmer, more at peace, I'd tell them, clarity is so much quieter than chaos. Sometimes, the most profound endings don't come with a dramatic fight or a tearful farewell. They arrive quietly, through a series of simple messages, until honesty is the only thing left standing. The chat ended, but my peace began. I learned that the silence that follows the truth isn't emptiness. It's the sound of freedom, finally answering. I closed the app and took a deep breath. The story ended right where my self-respect began. Thanks for listening to my story. If this resonated with you, maybe hit that subscribe button. You never know what you might find when you choose clarity.